How's it going, everyone? The Trout91 here for an old school commentary of sorts. So, I guess you guys have kind of been wondering what the hell is going on with me and the YouTube lately. And to be honest with you, I don't really have an answer for it. It's a bit of a difficult one because I've been in a bit of a rut letely when it comes to what I want to do with my spare time. I'm not really sure how to use my spare time, and with YouTube, I'm not really sure what it is I want to do anymore. I think what doesn't help is the fact that the games at the moment are not particularly the ones I'm that interested in playing. I think at the start of this kind of like gaming calendar year, I usually say when the major releases come out is when I would say the gaming YouTube calendar year starts almost, which is usually around that November, possibly you could go as early as say September time, when some of the games start to slowly come out, and then November's that big clash when all the games drop and everything is out. So at the moment, the games that I'm playing are not the best, and usually the games will start to come out about the November time. And at the start of last November, I was really excited. Like FIFA, I was enjoying a bit of FIFA, I was enjoying a bit of Advanced Warfare, both two games that, you know, the series as a whole I've enjoyed over the years, and I can't really say that I dislike playing them, the series, to the point where I want to stop playing it, but sometimes the individual releases will not be the best and they will make me not want to play it anymore, which I think is somewhat of the problem I've had this year. There hasn't been the most amazing games to come out that you can post on YouTube, for me at least. And I think that's the problem, is I'm not really sure what to do for YouTube anymore. It's getting to that point where I've done it all, I've seen it all, and I'm no longer able to provide the kind of content that I would like to provide on a consistent basis, and the kind of interesting and new and fresh content that I want to, that I'm happy with. Because I think that's the big point, is I'm not particularly happy with what there is at the moment. I'm not particularly happy with what I want to put out at the moment, and YouTube at the moment for me is not particularly a priority anymore. It's, on some occasions, it's got to the point where I say I'm not even interested in doing YouTube, which is on those few occasional days, because a lot of the time I would like to post videos, I just have no real idea or direction of where to go with YouTube. I have been a bit lost when it comes to posting YouTube, and I think that with things that have gone on in focusing on my life at the moment, it's kind of, YouTube's taken that backseat, and last year I really put a lot of emphasis into YouTube, trying to get back into it and trying to get back to where I used to be, and it went okay. I mean, I managed to get to the landmark goal of 10,000 subs on this channel, which is what I want to achieve, and then I just kind of stopped. I really wasn't getting the same feel for it, the same kind of anything back from it. It just didn't feel like it was worthwhile, and it didn't seem like my efforts were being rewarded, which sounds really, really silly and really obsessive and quite greedy, but at the same time, when you do put the kind of money and effort in that you do, you want to see something back from it, and when you're not getting a return of investment from it, it doesn't seem like it's particularly worthwhile. And YouTube, sometimes it brings me a lot of joy when I make content that I enjoy and want to do, and then sometimes it really doesn't bring me much joy at all. It's hard to balance the difference between putting out content because you need to put out content and doing something really special and fun that you enjoy. I mean, stuff like the montages, I really enjoy that. I enjoy these commentaries when I get something I really want to talk about. But when it comes to doing series, the reason why they end up being 1 episode long, 2 episodes long, 3 episodes long is because either I won't get the feedback, views will start stopping, it's just not really something that people want to see. I'm not so invested in the series. I really want to do it. I think I made my peace with YouTube a while ago that I'm never going to get back to where I was on YouTube, and I fully realized that was going to happen, and I'm completely okay with that. And YouTube is always going to be one of those things that I do in my spare time because I'm bored, or I like doing it and it's a hobby. But at the same time, I think I'm kind of also made peace with myself that I'm not much of a YouTuber anymore. I'm not really someone who is going to keep posting YouTube videos for much longer. I don't think this is a goodbye from YouTube. I think I'm still gonna post YouTubes. I mean, like, I've got episodes of those Trouted things, the montages going on still. If I've got a commentary to post, I'll post it. If I've got something funny to post, I'll post it. So in no respect am I going to disappear forever. I just think I need to really only post things when I'm happy to post them, and I eventually think that I'm going to get to a point where I no longer feel the need to post anything at all, because it's going to be so infrequent, it's almost pointless putting it up in the first place. So I'm not really sure what's going on with the YouTube stuff. I think I'm quite happy with how life in general is going at the moment. I mean, I've been focusing on work. Obviously, I moved to my new flat, which is great, and it's a shame that I've got this amazing setup for gaming now, which would have been ideal when I was doing YouTube full time. And it really is a shame that it's not going to probably get its full potential workout, which is a little bit annoying, but that's how things go sometimes. Focusing on life and things that matter at the moment, which is going really well. Things with work are going good. I'm actually changing my roles. Currently I'm the vision mixer for all the streams, and I will soon be changing that role into the head of content. So I'll be doing the YouTube stuff, making the content there. So I guess I won't fully disappear from YouTube. I'll still be doing stuff, but I'm taking my skills that I've learned from YouTube and this stuff, and I'm kind of putting it to better use. And work does eat up a lot of time sometimes, and it's not always a case of I can sit here and do YouTube videos, and it's why I struggle to get videos out sometimes, and they don't go up regularly, and I don't really have ideas because I just don't have the time to think of that kind of stuff. I've also realized I need a new hobby of some sort. I need something, not necessarily a new hobby, because gaming is something that I adore, but I just need to focus on something more fulfilling for me. And I've got a couple things in the works that I will be working on and having fun with, but it's nothing too special right now. I think the thing that I'm doing right now is I'm really enjoying competitive Call of Duty again. I'm actually getting the opportunity to cast more, which I actually really enjoy. I'm casting the Gfinity EU Pro League on a Wednesday night. Hopefully start getting into casting some events as well as FIFA. So that's all good and fun. I'm enjoying that stuff. I'm enjoying playing competitive. I sat there the other day. You know, I went to Am2 Pro to play, actually, and we played with I played with two guys who I met through gaming. Seb, who's actually a Gfinity admin, and then another guy called Jack, who's a good friend of another guy who I used to team with back in the Black Ops 2 days, who I'm still really good friends with. And then we picked up a random fourth because the fourth we were originally going to go with couldn't play, and he was god-awful, and we finished last. But at the same time, it made me realize that I really do like competitive Call of Duty, because the thing about competitive Call of Duty once you play it is you could be one of the bottom tier competitive players, but it still makes you better than the vast majority of players that you're going to find on pubs and online, which is actually good, because I've noticed since playing it, my Call of Duty skills have got better like they did when I played Black Ops 2 competitive, and that's just how that goes. So I actually sat down and I was like, yeah, I don't really want a team anymore, I don't think. I just want to play, you know, when I feel like I can play. But at the same time, I'm sitting there like, I haven't really got a team to play with. I need a team to play with. So I'm still kind of looking to play competitive COD, I guess, and enjoy myself and see how all that goes. But I'm not forcing the issue at the same time. I'm just playing it competitive, getting my knowledge up to scratch. I think maybe I could start streaming that stuff. I've tried it before, and some people were a bit hit and miss with it. Some people like it, some people hate it. I don't know. I think Call of Duty is my main focus at the moment. It's the game that I'm enjoying the most. And Advanced Warfare, I'll be honest, it's not the best COD. It's probably up there with one of the worst, if I'm completely blunt about it. Just because of how dodgy online play can be. But at the same time, when you play competitive, it just makes it that much better. Like, I enjoy it that much more, even if it is completely dodgy and flaky. I have my girlfriend to thank me for that. She got me into it, so I guess the blame is on her. But I don't know. I'm just looking to enjoy myself. That's what I actually enjoy doing in my spare time. Sometimes I'll play CSGO. I'll play a couple other games if I've got them. But Call of Duty competitive is actually where I'm spending the vast majority of my time at the moment. Playing game battles. If you want to see some game battles, gameplays, maybe some live comms, I guess I could work that up for you. Maybe stream those games in future. I think maybe streaming is where I need to be heading if I'm going to keep doing the gaming YouTubey stuff. I think that's probably got more benefits for me than YouTube will. I don't think YouTube's where I need to be spending my time anymore. I'm still going to do bits and pieces. Maybe I just post up the streams afterwards and see how that goes. I think the ultimate point to this video is to say that it's time to accept what has gone and look forward to the future and move on. I've accepted how things are, I've accepted my choices, and I think it's time I started acting like I've accepted those choices. I've got the skills, I've got the everything that I could ever want from YouTube, and I have all of you guys to thank for that, for constantly driving me to better myself. And now I can take those skills and push them into directions that are going to actually benefit me more, because sitting here on a channel that probably most people don't even know about, there's probably a lot of old subscribers on my old channel who still don't know I'm on this channel now, and I've probably disappeared. Maybe I need to be pushing them in other directions. I've learned a lot about streaming, learned a lot about making videos, content and stuff like that, so maybe I need to put them to better use in better alternative methods. I still want to do my own thing, I still want to be my own identity, I guess, but at the same time I need to make sure that I'm enjoying what it is and it's not too forced. I think the problem with streaming, as I've said before, is when you haven't got something to stream itself, it gets very annoying. Because I'm so stop-starty with it. I don't want, and it's also a case of sometimes I just don't want to be on stream. Sometimes I just want to sweat it out and not, you know, focus on trying to be an entertainer and just focus on actually playing and enjoying myself. Maybe I need to do some gameplay, let's play streams as well. But again, I don't want to become too obsessed with it, especially if I've got work and I've got other commitments to focus on. I don't know, this is why I asked you guys to give me some feedback, because I never know. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Maybe let me know how you're feeling. How are you getting on with your life? Because I always enjoy reading what you guys are up to. This was actually a GB game with some of the players that I played in that team at Pro with. And I'll see you later. Peace out.